Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by reminding you of a powerful truth. You are not here to live someone else's life. You are here to live your life, to walk your path, and to fulfill your purpose. The moment you lose focus on yourself and fix your gaze on others, you lose sight of what truly matters, your own journey. Self-awareness is one of the most transformative powers we can cultivate. It is the foundation of personal growth, emotional intelligence, and meaningful relationships. To be self-aware means to understand who we are at our core, our strengths, weaknesses, values, and motivations. It is not merely knowing our likes and dislikes, but recognizing how our thoughts, emotions, and actions shape our lives and influence those around us. The journey to self-awareness begins with introspection. It requires us to pause and reflect on our behaviors and decisions, asking why we think, feel, or act in certain ways. This reflection is not always comfortable. It may reveal habits, fears, or limitations we would rather ignore. However, facing these truths is essential. When we confront our inner reality, we gain clarity about the patterns that hold us back and the potential that lies within us. Self-awareness also empowers us to take control of our lives. Without it, we often move through life on autopilot, reacting to circumstances rather than intentionally shaping them. When we become self-aware, we can identify the triggers that provoke us, the beliefs that guide us, and the goals that truly matter. This understanding enables us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, making decisions that align with our values and aspirations. Another key aspect of self-awareness is recognizing our emotional landscape. Emotions are powerful drivers of behavior. Understanding them can help us navigate challenges with greater ease. For example, acknowledging feelings of anger or frustration allows us to address their root causes rather than letting them fester or misdirecting them toward others. Similarly, recognizing moments of joy or fulfillment helps us identify what truly brings meaning to our lives. This emotional clarity fosters resilience and stability, even in the face of adversity. Moreover, self-awareness enhances our relationships. When we understand ourselves, we can communicate more effectively, set healthy boundaries, and empathize with others. It allows us to see how our actions impact those around us, fostering accountability and mutual respect. For instance, if we recognize that we have a tendency to interrupt during conversations, we can work on active listening, strengthening our connections with others. In this way, self-awareness not only benefits us individually, but also enriches our interactions with the world. The power of self-awareness extends to achieving personal and professional goals. By understanding our strengths, we can leverage them to pursue opportunities that align with our abilities. At the same time, acknowledging our weaknesses enables us to seek support, learn, and grow. This honest appraisal of ourselves fosters confidence and humility, a balance that is crucial for sustained success. Ultimately, self-awareness is a lifelong practice. It requires consistent effort to examine ourselves honestly and compassionately. As we grow in self-awareness, we unlock our potential to live authentically and purposefully. We learn to align our actions with our values, overcome our limitations, and embrace the journey of becoming the best version of ourselves. Self-awareness is not just a tool for personal growth, it is the key to a life of meaning and fulfillment. Comparison is a trap that robs us of joy, confidence, and clarity. In a world where we are constantly exposed to the curated successes and highlights of others, it's easy to fall into the habit of measuring ourselves against someone else's life. This habit, however, is not only unproductive but also destructive, as it shifts our focus away from our unique journey and undermines our self-worth. When we compare ourselves to others, we often do so unfairly. We see their achievements, their talents, and their moments of triumph, but we don't see the struggles, sacrifices, and failures that led them there. Social media in particular perpetuates this imbalance by presenting a highlight reel of people's lives, making it seem as though everyone else has it all figured out. In reality, no one's life is without challenges. Comparing ourselves to these incomplete narrative sets unrealistic standards and creates a distorted view of our own progress. The trap of comparison also stems from a scarcity mindset, the belief that someone else's success diminishes our own potential. This mindset fosters envy and self-doubt, making us feel as though we are falling behind. But the truth is, life is not a zero-sum game. Someone else achieving their goals does not prevent us from achieving ours. In fact, their success can serve as inspiration, proving that growth and accomplishment are possible. Moreover, comparison blinds us to our unique strengths and gifts. When we focus too much on what others have, we lose sight of what makes us special. Each of us has a distinct combination of talents, experiences, and perspectives that no one else can replicate. By comparing ourselves to others, we risk undervaluing these qualities and neglecting the opportunities to develop them. Instead of striving to be better versions of ourselves, we fall into the trap of trying to imitate others, which only leads to frustration and discontent. Comparison also disrupts our inner peace. It creates a constant sense of inadequacy, as there will always be someone who appears to have more, achieve more, excel in ways we do not. This cycle of comparison keeps us perpetually dissatisfied, no matter how much we accomplish. It robs us of gratitude for our own journey and the progress we've made. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to comparison, because it shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering contentment and perspective. The most damaging aspect of comparison is that it distracts us from our purpose. When we are consumed by what others are doing, we lose the ability to fully invest in our own goals. Our energy becomes scattered, and we spend more time worrying about how we measure up than taking meaningful steps forward. Breaking free from this trap requires us to redirect our attention inward, focusing on our growth, our values, and our unique path. Only then can we reclaim our power and live authentically, free from the burden of comparison. Your journey is uniquely yours. There is no one else who has walked the same path, faced the same challenges, or experienced the same growth. It's easy to forget this truth in a world that constantly encourages comparison. We are often bombarded with images of others' success and achievements, making it seem as if there's a single ideal route to fulfillment. But the reality is, each person's journey is shaped by their own circumstances, choices, and experiences. What works for someone else may not be the right path for you, and that's perfectly okay. The uniqueness of your journey means that the lessons you learn, the obstacles you overcome, and the victories you achieve are all part of a story that only you can tell. When you accept this, you liberate yourself from the need to measure your life against anyone else's. You realize that the struggles you face are not a sign of inadequacy, but part of the process that shapes you into who you are becoming. The road may not always be smooth, but it is yours to navigate. Understanding that your journey is unique also means recognizing that you are equipped with everything you need to walk it. While others may seem to have advantages or resources you don't, the truth is that you have your own set of strengths, talents, and experiences that make you capable of succeeding in your own way. The obstacles you face are not signs that you're on the wrong path, but opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Every setback is a lesson that can guide you forward, even if it feels painful in the moment. One of the most important aspects of embracing the uniqueness of your journey is learning to trust your intuition. We often seek advice from others, and while guidance can be valuable, we must remember that no one knows us as well as we know ourselves. Your instincts, shaped by your experiences and values, can provide the clarity and direction you need. Trusting your inner voice allows you to stay true to yourself, even when others suggest different paths. It is this trust in yourself that will guide you through uncertainty and help you make decisions that align with your authentic self. Moreover, the uniqueness of your journey means that you will encounter moments of doubt and uncertainty, times when you question whether you're on the right path. These moments are natural. They don't signal failure, but rather a deepening of your understanding and self-awareness. It's in these moments that you gain clarity about your goals, refine your purpose, and strengthen your resolve. Trust that every experience, whether positive or negative, is part of the journey you are meant to walk. When you embrace the uniqueness of your journey, you also learn to celebrate the small wins along the way. It's easy to get caught up in the big picture, but the truth is, growth happens in the small moments when you push through a challenge. When you push through a challenge, when you make a decision that aligns with your values, or when you overcome a fear. These moments are just as important as the larger milestones because they reflect the daily commitment you make to yourself and your dreams. In the end, your journey is not about fitting into a mold or achieving someone else's version of success. It's about walking your path with purpose, authenticity, and faith in your ability to create the life that's meant for you. Embrace the uniqueness of your journey, for it is yours to shape and define.